we're actually a community college.
What kind of classes do you have?
We offer various courses like for students to get their AA, such as like child development or mathematics and English within that line. Are you guys interested in any of those? Or?
Yes.
I want I wanted to get some more information on how I could apply and maybe a little more information on the child development programs that you have.
Okay, so for applying, we actually have a 3-step that we do for the students, which is they first apply online, since we don't do applications physically, since everything it is online now.
Okay.
You'll do the online, you'll apply online, and once from there, you'll receive your student ID number within 2 to 3 business days. And once you do that, you're supposed to take an assessment test, which will place you in your English and math classes. So it'll let you know, which levels you have placed. And from that, once you do that, you'll take that to counseling, and then counseling will help you build the ed plan, which will allow you to show you like which classes you take throughout the semesters.
Do I have to bring in like my high school transcripts or like any type of other information to fill out the application?
Not to fill out the application, but to take the assessment, yeah, you do. So apply, you could just apply online. It'll just ask for like basic information, like where you live and your social security and stuff like that.
Okay. And are these the only computers that I have to use?
You can apply here, or we actually also have a computer lab in room 122 if you'd like to sit down and apply, because it does take some time.
Okay. And what else did I want to ask?
Do you have any special services for students with disabilities?
Yes, we actually do. Everything that we have, like services for students will be in room 124.
Okay. I found papers at some other office, and I was interested. Let me see. Can you close this thing? I was interested in finding out more about the shuttle that you have also.
Okay, so for the shuttle, we actually only offer that it's offered to all the students, and it's only run for Monday through Thursdays. The shuttle arrives here at Southgate at 6:30, and the last one arrives at Southgate at 10:35. So the shuttle constantly goes back and forth between Southgate and East Los Angeles campus to take students who take classes at the main campus, or the main campus take them here at the Southgate campus.
Okay. And do you know if the bus is accessible for people with wheelchairs?
I'm not 100% sure. That's actually a good question.
Okay.
I got to ask, and I can get back to you with that one.
Okay. Please. Thank you. Okay. So where else can I go apply? What room did you tell me that was?
That'll be room 122, computer lab.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And what do we need? We just go in there.
You actually have computers that are for the community, so the students can actually use them who are not students here. So you guys can just go in and try to.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you very much. What room did you say it was?
Room 122.
Okay, so let's go to room 122.
Yes. I could buy my supplies here. Oh yeah. There's the bookstore. Hello. We were wondering if you had the book for CD1.
Child development one? Yes.
How much is that book?
180 business.
Okay. I just wanted to get a
Okay.
price. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Claudia Rodriguez. I'm a student at Cal State LA University. I'm participating in a project for my special education and counseling class with Dr. Nadia Aguilar. The topic on this project is about physical disabilities and visual impairments, and stimulating the experience of a person with these disabilities. Some of the student learning outcomes that I have learned have been number 7, 15, and 19, which are about social issues, accommodations, and technology, including assistive technology. When I first started my video, I entered the college in a wheelchair, and I noticed that it was difficult assessing the building because of lack of wheelchair ramps. The pavement was a little bit uneven, and it was hard to push the wheelchair. And this is a problem. It's an accessibility problem. The lack of the ramp made it hard for me to get around, and that wasn't pleasant. I did receive a friendly welcoming when I entered the room, the building, and I thought that I felt that I was in a friendly and respectful environment. When I entered towards the front desk, I was greeted by a student worker. The student worker was also very friendly. He provided a lot of useful and resourceful information. Some of it included the accommodations that are available for students with disabilities through the DSPS office. Some of the things that I didn't like about my visit to the front desk were that the counters at the front desk were very high. It was hard for me to see the person on the other end of the counter. They did have a lower counter, but that was still a bit too high for me to see the other person. They did have computers available for me to register, but they were too high as well. However, they did offer an alternative at the computer lab. I wanted more information on the shuttle that they have from this campus to the main campus, and the student worker was able to provide the information. However, he did not know if the bus offered a ramp for students to use when they are using a wheelchair. I think it's very important for us to be more mindful and educate our peers about all of these ADA regulations that we should be following for people that are using wheelchairs and such. It is also very important that we educate them about the initiatives such as IDEA that helps with assisting people with assistive technology when needed. This helps people to be more independent. Moving on, when I visited the bookstore, I did have accessibility problems there as well. There was insufficient room for me to move around in the chair. I thought that this was very frustrating. In my segment with being a person that is visually impaired, I realized all the difficulties that a person that is visually impaired goes through on a daily basis. I think that it's very important for them to have an individualized transition plan, because this will help the person that is visually impaired, and it will serve as a tool in order for them to become more independent and ultimately gain skills to enter employment through programs such as Department of Rehab or schools such as a vocational or higher education for them. These are all important things for them to achieve in order to be successful and independent, and to function in this busy and competitive world. Overall, I want to say that I'm thankful for having lived through this experience. This has made me more aware about the struggle that people with disabilities go through, and I think that it's important to advocate for them and be knowledgeable about all the ways that we could help.